I now have the ability to go to HopeSync, and I have access to a massive amount of video, little testimonials, women who've faced what she's facing. Take 3 or 4 of the most critical pieces of information that I really believe she needs to have.
And finishing out school, I'm still a high school student, so I got to get that done.
Yeah, that's understandable. All of those are very important and very big concerns. I get it. Great job, ladies. What I love about that example is although our client was very fearful and brought up many common fears, our client advocate remained steady and unshaken.
Taking care of other people is so important, and you have been called to such a vital ministry. As we care for others and we work hard to make life easier for the people around us, we can be at risk of burnout and compassion fatigue.
People will do anything to avoid conflict and confrontation, yet both are inevitable in our world, and inside of a ministry is no exception. Together, let's dive into a topic many humans avoid and help you deal with conflict head-on, quickly, and in a healthy way.
You'll learn the importance of continuity of care as we use the nursing process and the goal method to provide holistic, comprehensive, and relational care that is tailored to each precious client's individual needs. This is how we love them well. This is how we educate them well. And this is how we advocate well. As the cry for help is increasing in this hour, how will you answer?
We're going to be talking in these lessons about being that first point of contact at your pregnancy resource center for that client who's seeking help, and how important that contact is, and especially when it comes to the phone call and answering those phones and also greeting them as they come into our centers.
We are a nonprofit pro-life ministry that supports a fleet of medical mobile units across the country, offering free pregnancy tests and ultrasounds. Our mission is to serve women, save lives, and share Christ. If you just send and forget, so will they. Relationship is the key to success. Our in-person classes focus on life skills such as budgeting, parenting, and cooking.
Have you ever encountered whispers about Google's mysterious agenda? Rumors that they're silencing pregnancy centers, making it nearly impossible to thrive on their platform? Why should we even consider funding them if these claims hold true? Let's look at what are the actual factors that contribute to your cost per click on Google. As you can see, there are 6 factors that contribute to your cost per click. By comparison, what if we only ran ads for one center and all the rest were unaffiliated?
During my first childbirth experience, staff were coming in and out of my room, and I did not know what was happening. Many of those times, staff were performing medical procedures, such as giving me something through my IV or giving me a pelvic exam. These things happened to me without explanation or giving me and my family a chance to ask questions or give permission.
So how will it help me if I get the epidural late?
So you could get the epidural late. That would not be a problem in most hospitals.
Imagine with me that you're a parent of an 11-year-old boy who you bring to therapy because he keeps eating things that aren't food, like crayons and paper. After months of therapy, nothing is changing. So, of course, you go and talk to this therapist and ask, how have things been going? You share your concern that your son is eating even more things like chalk and dirt. Now, imagine that this therapist responds, it's really okay. You just need to change your perspective on this behavior.
They're happening more and more as more kids than ever before say that their identity does not match their biological sex. Many moms and dads facing this situation feel confused, alone, and unsure how to move forward. There's been a lack of clear and accessible resources to help these parents love their kids through these struggles. Until now. Combining cutting-edge research with loving, practical guidance, and all in accordance with biblical wisdom. As you watch this training, you will learn why it is so important for pregnancy centers to be ready to talk about gender identity with the clients that we serve.
The clients are at the center of everything that we do in our organizations. Whether you're brand new to your pregnancy center or you've been serving for a while, the topics that we're going to cover are important in building trust, cultural competency, the words that we use in a client room to empower her in her decision-making process.
They truly understand how to be a good protector, not just of themselves, but also of those around them. The training that we're gonna be doing here is really gonna break that down into more fine pieces and parts to help to expose weaknesses and variables within that protector mindset, so that by the end of this training, you've got a more full picture and a more full idea of how to effectively secure your center, your staff, and quite honestly, most important to me, yourselves.
Trauma-informed environment, trauma-informed care, and trauma-informed practices. It's been encouraging that this is getting so much attention, but it can become confusing with so much information and so many TikTokers and YouTubers offering advice that may not be accurate.
I have been in pregnancy centers all my life, started them, run them for 20 years, started maternity homes here and in Ethiopia, and run them. I've done an awful lot of work with young women like we serve. And so I hope that this series helps you in just dealing with the women who we care so much about. But also I think we need to look at with wisdom and understanding that sometimes we get in over our heads.
2/3 of our clients grew up without a father in their home. We have a fatherhood crisis that is literally killing us as a society. Having him present literally saves lives.
What is the difference between a goat and a lawnmower? They both chomp down grass, but what's the difference? Think about it. Because the goat is more than the sum of its parts. It's a whole. It's not made of meat Legos that can be easily clicked in and out of place. Okay, what can we learn from this little thought experiment?